These thoughts also carry emotional states, okay? Sometimes certain emotions are connected, some experiences are connected to these thoughts. And so there is a content to the thought. There is a process of the way we think, how you think, how you think. And what you think, both matter. How you think and what you think, both matter. In Dhyanam, what we do is we deliberately focus our thoughts on the content. Otherwise, thoughts have a way of jumping. They can appear very chaotic. When you sit calmly, then they go in a random, wild manner, So you start Om Namah Shivaya chanting. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Shivaya, Shiva Subramanyam. Where is Shiva Subramanyam? I haven't seen him in last 10 years. Last, I think I saw him in New York. But after that, I wonder, it's been almost 15 years. But his wife had died. When his wife died, he was very depressed. So I think, I don't know whether he continued to live afterwards. So I should check with somebody whether Shiva Subramanyam is alive. But then if, who can I ask? Naga Subramanyam is here in town. I will ask Naga Subramanyam or Shiva Subramanyam. And then I will just inquire, and I should not forget when I inquire, I should get the phone number and the address, because I must meet poor Shiva Subramanyam. Such a nice person he was. We had such a wonderful childhood together. The mind is gone. Gone until your stopwatch goes tang. And then you suddenly realize half an hour is gone, moving with who? Shiva Subramanyam and Naga Subramanyam. No? Where is our poor Mahadeva? Mahadeva Shiva has been left in Kailash. No? He has been dropped there, and I move in this. Why? Because I don't know what happened. I was distracted, right? That means the thoughts jump. They go from one experience to the other, and we don't know where it will go. It may move into the past, it may move into the future. For it to stay in the present is a very tough job. And therefore we have very powerful practices. A practice which we don't understand, which helps us in the process. The process of bringing my thoughts to a rhythm. There is a practice, and this practice where you take a thought and you repeat the same thought. Repeat the same thought. And the thought will, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Oh, Shiva Subramanyam is, hey, come back here. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. And let me talk to Naga Subramanyam, come back. You constantly hold on to, you make a declaration that this is the thought I am going to hold on to. And I will repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. In this repetition, which is done deliberately, called Japa. A very, very important tool that we have, which is followed in many world religions, many world cultures. Japa. And what is Japa? Japa is receiving a mantra and reciting repeatedly, deliberately, so that we learn to consciously see the movement of our thought system. You give yourself a context, give yourself an environment, you create an environment which we will talk about in a moment, and what you do is you take a beautiful content as given to you by your guru and then get into a process of holding that thought. And understand, it's not merely a thought, it is a deliberate discipline. When I willfully go through a Japa Dhyanam, this is called Japa Dhyanam, you learn to break the cycle of subconscious movements. Your awarefulness, your mindfulness in the way we think, if the thinking has gained a certain discipline, automatically translates into speech. Many a time we find ourselves apologetic. Hey, I didn't mean this way. I didn't say that way. Hey, I withdraw what I said. We don't have to do any of this if we become aware of how we think, what is the process, and how we hold back, how we can edit and filter our language when we address somebody. It all becomes a very conscious discipline even in your worldly transactions. Japa Dhyanam is a great tool. And this tradition boasts of Japa Dhyanam. It says Japa, it is 2-syllable word that gives you a phenomenal tool to break the karmic cycle of life.